Villager mains are the most dedicated.
Oh, yeah.
They will
for sure.
never
you
fall
have
on
to
that
be.
character.
You
Oh,
have
yeah.
to be dedicated with this character. And BobbyWasabi, I would handily say the best villager in the U.S. I mean,
Ooh, okay.
like, in my opinion, like Bobby's been on a tear in terms of tournament runs. So
Yeah, no, he's been actually getting on, PG stats. He's been making upsets. He's been,
shouts to
upset
Bobby, man.
factors above like 5 and stuff. It's crazy.
yeah,
And
really
he did well at the
on the grind.
PAX tournament as well, I believe. He
Yeah,
actually placed very high there.
on the grind with the villager. So see how BobbyWasabi will do against Shoghi.
Yes.
Shoghi, okay. But this, I would imagine this is a tough matchup for villagers.
Oh,
just
yeah.
the classic like rush down character, always getting up in villager's face. Villager does have a couple of options in the boxing, but it's pretty committal, kind of like that rising there, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's quick, but if you get that shield up, you're going to be able to punish.
That's going to be a lot to handle here. Very much the case as that counter hits from behind him as well. That sword swing just enough. Listen, man, Villager's got a big head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the thing about Villager. You're constantly keeping your opponent out, but usually the return you get from it is not much, right? You're kind of getting this chip damage with the fairs, the bears, these slingshots. You do kind of get some of these high return openers if you drop the bowling ball on someone off stage and kill them at 40 or maybe 50, 60, right? Maybe you get an axe KO at around like 110, 120. So you do have some pretty solid stuff, but generally a low return character, which is why I think it's a little harder to make work in tournament. But BobbyWasabi making it work here, has the lead back and forth. Finally, Shoghi getting a little bit control of the stage here, does get the grab.
Yeah, the start of the set looked so convincing. Even though he has claimed the stock, BobbyWasabi was making so much ground. We were seeing Lloyd almost kill, right? At like about 100%. That's ridiculous. But right now, setting up yet another tree. Shoghi got hit by it once. Let's see if he's going to get hit by it a second time. However, I do believe the axe is what we're looking for. Not going to land the kill, but up smash to scoop. Gotta love it.
Great punish coming out from Bobby. I don't know if that up smash reaches that top platform. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I know in that situation, Shoghi might have had a mix-up, could have landed on the platform or not, but I think Bobby kind of just either anticipated or reacted really well.
He said, I'm going to throw it. Let's do it.
Get that KO, man. You really, once you start hesitating and not taking stocks, that's where it can be really punishing, just like that bowling ball that air dodge.
He said, let it rip.
Yes, yes. And we talked about how Villager doesn't always have those high returns, except those specific scenarios. That bowling ball off stage, catching that directional air dodge to the ledge. Great stuff from Bobby. And you're really going to need some of those to really compete with Roy. Roy's speed and neutral on stage. And I mean, just the consistency that Roy brings across the table. Roy is a character like Rob. We see this character everywhere in all kinds of different regions across the world. Multiple players finding success with this character.
Oh my goodness, yeah, right now we're trying to see Shoghi try and take the stock 120%. However, the tree, I've been loving the tree gameplay the most. It's either under a platform, prepping for the knockup, or playing on the ledge. It's going to be forcing Shoghi to start going for jumps, and we're going to see if BobbyWasabi can punish that. Oh my god, but the clank into the second hit.
Dang, Bobby said, I don't care what your sword's loaded with. I don't care if it's on fire. Hold the 4th of July. Just hold it. Hold it.
Hold this patriotism. He's going into this game too, feeling hot, ready, going great with that villager. Shoghi, gonna have to adjust a little bit, keep that fire alive, keep that Roy spirit going.
Yeah. All right, so going to game number 2. I will say, very close in the beginning, but the bowling ball felt the tipping point. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that
once the bowling ball connected, it was like, Bobby's got so much momentum off this, and really took it home with that. With the solid 2 stock there. We'll see. Oh, Shoghi with the switch, though, onto the Byleth.
That's interesting. I don't even feel like Roy was too much of the problem, right? I think it was kind of just BobbyWasabi starting to play in his bag, right?
Yeah, and I mean, this could be a pick just so it's like, you know what? I kind of wasn't about that bowling ball action. I want a really broken recovery. And Byleth has a very broken recovery, has the best tether in the entire game by far. So, you can't go wrong with Byleth, and of course, got that one of the best neutrals in the game as well.
Yeah, but right now, Bobby, once he sees that corner and once he sees Shoghi lane, he's like, nah, catch these boxing hands, catch these swings.
I love how they made villagers boxing. You remember, in Smash 4, it was a very weird move.
Yeah, it was a little.
It didn't have the rapid jab finisher and stuff, so in Ultimate now you have that rapid jab finisher, so that's fantastic. Ooh, wow, the tipper there.
Bobby just, I'll call out a roll option maybe. We'll see what happens. But right now, trying to make his way back to center. Sabi is
Great
going to
answer.
cut right through both options.
I like that. That's such a great answer for Lloyd because you destroy the Lloyd and you get the tipper hitbox on top of Villager. That's exactly what you want. You want to disarm the Lloyd and you also want to threaten Villager at the same time. This Byleth pick is working out amazing for Shoghi.
Yeah, no, I kind of stand corrected. Maybe this was the answer. Maybe it was the mental answer. He knows how to answer so many more Villagers' external options. Now he can start cooking as much as he wants, consistently getting the up B, side B combo that we all know and love about Byleth.
I will say based off of experience, if you're playing a matchup you're not super comfortable with, generally it's better to play the character that has a keep away game because you're not trying to interact with the character regardless, right?
Oh, yeah.
But when you're playing like a committal rushdown character and you don't know the matchup, it can get a little weird. Like you have to camp with movement, and when you do get close, you have to be really careful, right? When you're playing Byleth, it's like, oh, okay, well, I don't know exactly what's going on, but I generally want to be far away from you.
I'm gonna use these disjoints correctly. I'm gonna have fun with this. And right now, ooh, trying to get the up air chain going. However, going to force him onto another ledge. Bobby just trying to find his way back in. Trying to find a way to close the stock. Oh, and using the up smash, just extending it enough to destroy the Lloyd and get the kill.
All right, Shoghi, I see you, Shoghi. I gotta talk about it. That whole corner scenario was so nice. Shoghi didn't swing for so long. You saw so many different pump fakes with the double jump, with the fast falls, and then knew exactly where and when to come in with that up smash. Fantastic corner pressure coming out from Shoghi. Now up 2 stocks to 1 against BobbyWasabi. But wait a minute, I don't think there's a double jump. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, the tether, the best tether in the game.
I wonder if Bobby wanted something else there. Because
Yeah,
that was such a
curious
weird
too.
up B, you know what I mean? I felt like Bobby could have kept the pressure going.
Here we have, oh my god, being put back onto the burner. Being able to stall his way back to the ledge, trying to set up, but however the get up attack is going to keep Villager neutralized while also getting rid of Lloyds. He's playing around Lloyds so well.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Prepping an arrow. What's Wasabi gonna do? Excellent.
Yeah, gets the grab off stage, tries to make the edge guard happen. That's exactly what Bobby needed to get back into this game, and I love that Bobby went for it. Oh, but yeah, just gonna slice right through the tree, take the trade.
Oh yeah.
Totally worth it
I'm
there.
at 0%. This tree's gonna do
Whatever.
a little whatever. Yeah, we'll move on. Game three.
And look at that. Because you're not Roy, you don't have to commit to that tree area. You just stay, that 3 or 4 character lengths back, the length of Byleth's Bear or Fair. You kind of just operate in that zone, and you get so much return out of it, being able to take the stock there. But, man, really back and forth. I know Bobby does have a Rob. I don't know if we'll see it come out or not. But, yeah, I think we're just going to stick it out with the Villager. I mean, at the end of the day, I think Bobby can just tighten up the ship.
Yeah.
And really take the adaptations, take all the knowledge you got from game number 2. The Byleth was kind of like a curveball thrown at you,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So
It was definitely him trying to hard adjust to what was going on there. But right now, too, kind of like something worth noting was Shoghi's entire play around tree just got so much better once the Byleth was on board, too. So if Bobby can find new positions to play tree, I think he can start getting the results he was seeing in game 1 so much more.
the color change too. Byleth with the clean,
Well, this is Dimitri
clean
color,
blue.
too.
Ooh, man, meaty down air coming through. Bobby taking quite a bit of damage here, and again, like that from Bobby, going right into the shield after setting up the Lloyd, and Bobby's also setting up Lloyd at different ranges, knowing that, oh, okay, if I'm too close, then you're just gonna be able to side beyond reaction. That's not gonna be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. A little farther setup with the Lloyd, using the dash tag off the platform. Bobby has made it quite amazing adjustments so far.
Yeah, no, this is so much cleaner, much tighter gameplay. Definitely opting to use his projectiles way more, and now he's starting to get much more payment off of it. Doesn't have to worry too much about setups. If back air's going to neutralize anything he's got going. However, cutting right through that Lloyd off stage, what's he going to do?
Yeah, I mean, technically, Villager does have a little bit more range than Byleth. I just think Byleth gets so much more return, right? Like, your moves just hit so much harder.
Oh, yeah.
They set up for so much more situations. And just like that, it is Shoghi that is going to take that stock here.
And getting that tether back so quickly, the bowling ball wasn't even a problem. It wasn't even a concern at that point. Oh my gosh, to be at such low percent and still feel like you have to be in the corner. Shoghi's keeping the matchup under control. Being immediately thrown off though.
Wow.
That time.
That bowling ball hit very fast because Shoghi was not in the air for that long. You actually have less intangibility the less airtime you have. So because Shoghi went to the ledge so fast, Bobby was just able to rip that bowling ball, and Shoghi just didn't have a lot of intangibility to work with. Great coverage and great great on Bobby for noticing that. Gets the pivot grab here.
Yeah, and now that he got that stock, now he's feeling way more comfortable. You're seeing 99%. Ooh, calling out the get-up attack with the tree and an axe swing to boot. That's 113%. Now Bobby looking way more in comfort zone.
Bobby just gets powered up when he hits a bowling ball. I think that's just it.
I think that's like a
when
whole
a villager
main,
main, yeah, when a villager main hits a bowling ball, that's oh my God! Shoghi just hitting it with the reverse on the
That
up
was devious.
That was so good because you avoid. Okay. But the shovel, Bobby putting Shoghi in the ground, hit him with the 4th of July after. We got a Game 3 last stock down the wire. I'm about it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And they're not even phased. Both of them hitting some immaculate stuff, and both of them are just still playing like it's nothing. It's basically game 1 for them right now. However, Bobby is getting excellent percentage. He's getting way more setup, and right now Shoghi's eating way too much for comfort.
Ooh, great spacing. And Bobby, again, doing a fantastic job at spacing around that grounded side. He's done so. If you look at game 2 and game 3, the adjustments are there for Bobby. So with that, look at this lead Bobby has created behind the tree here. It does get clipped by that one.
A little short hop dance, kind of getting snuffed out by Shoghi. Shoghi just trying to find ground to make, honestly.
Yeah, getting chipped out by these fair. Like we said earlier, Bobby does have the range advantage. It's not by a lot, but the tree off the top.
That is a timing difference. You just saw that right there. The trees, like we were saying, just need to be adjusted slightly. He said, I'm going to do timings. I'm going to kill with it. I'm going to set it, stop, snuff anything Shoghi was going for. And that's going to be an excellent game 3. BobbyWasabi moving on in winner's side.
Yeah, fantastic adjustments coming out from Bobby. And also just Bobby being aware, like, hey, I need to get some of my setups going.